ladies. Right, I'm come on now to do a video response for a challenge that I'm entering. I'm entering a couple, so there'll be another video response on. I might wait till tomorrow to put that one up, because you'll be sick at sight of me. Sorry I look such a mess. I'm a bit tired. I woke late. Right, this is a video response for Robyn's challenge. That's tngirl, is it 1234? It's Robyn anyway. I'll put a link at the bottom of here. And she's doing a challenge called Spark My Memory Challenge. And she suffers from a disorder where she finds it hard to remember some of the good things. And so she's wanting to try and collect some childhood memories. So she's challenged us to share a childhood memory through an item that we've kept hold of. There's various rules. So if you go along to her channel and go on her Spark My Memory Challenge video, she's put them in the description box for you to follow. But basically, you've got to be a subber, and then you've got to bring something from your childhood and discuss the memory of it. Now, I found it quite touching, this challenge, because I have only got 2 things in my possession from my childhood, apart from what's up here. Physically, I've got these 2 books that I have managed to keep hold of. That's it. Secret Garden and Little Women. Now, I will say that I have never read that one. You can tell. Look at the difference. And then look at that, how warm that one is. I never read Little Women. I wasn't interested. I think I read the first 3 pages and I was bored. So I didn't read the rest of it. But The Secret Garden is my favourite ever story. And this book was bought for me. In fact, it says it inside. It's quite old. To Mandy, because all my family call me Mandy, short for Amanda, which I hate. That's a childhood memory I hate. I've eradicated that. Nobody calls me Mandy anymore. The only person that calls me Mandy is my mum. And that's another story. Happy Christmas, love, Auntie Heather, 1984. So 84, so I'll have been, what? We were born in 73, so I'll have been about 10 or 11 when I got this book. And I mean, it's not special. It's no like special edition or anything. Some pretty pages in it. Look, it's going old with age. And it's just, you know, she's picked it up from Marks and Spencer's or whatever. But I just loved the story of the little girl who was kind of all on her own, a bit like me when I was a kid. And blah, blah. You all know that story at Secret Garden. But I really liked it because it was based in Yorkshire, which is where I'm from Yorkshire in England. And, you know, and some language that they use in it is Yorkshire dialect. So I could kind of like connect with the story, and I really, really liked it. I've always liked outdoors and gardens and that kind of idea. But also, I fell in love with this story because of the historical period it's set in. And one of my favourite memories that is linked to this book was a school trip that I went on when I was 10. It was the first time I ever went away from home. It was a school trip for like 4 days, and we went to the Isle of Wight. And they took us to Osborne House, which of course is the home of Queen Victoria. And also where I lived when I was a child, round about the time when I got this book, I lived near a park in my town. And in this park there's a well, it's like a bit like a country house, but a small one. And it's also a museum. So it dates from Victorian times. It was built by one of the landed gentry in my town. And so through this book, and then going to Osborne House and the you know, the building in my local park, this stemmed my love for history and for the Victorian period. And as an adult, I then went on and I studied the Victorian period, social history, and got my BA honours. And that's it really. But these are the only two items that I've got. I've nothing else. Robyn did say on her video that she used to collect frogs, which is quite bizarre because I did as well. Little pottery ones. I used to get 50p pocket money every week, and I used to buy them. But my mum was quite a harsh woman, so I had quite a harsh upbringing. Now we did find out later on. In fact, quite recently we found out that she's suffers from a form of very severe clinical depression, and is also bipolar. But it's not like, you know, some people that suffer from depression are quite funny with it. My mum's is quite mean, and so we had quite a harsh upbringing, and she would never let us keep anything. I mean, now as I'm an adult, I realise that it wasn't her fault really. She was also very obsessive at tidying and clearing out. Constantly clearing out. So consequently, these are the only two things that I've got. I'm sure she's got photos. She'll have photos from when I was a child, more than likely somewhere in a box. But there's no, I mean, if I just show you behind me now, see all them pictures and paintings that Alexia's made. She can't so much as write a name on a piece of paper and I've got to put it in a memory box. There's nothing like that from when I was a child, unfortunately. Nothing were ever saved. You know, nothing was considered special, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, obviously, you know, she wasn't well, so it's not completely her fault. So yeah, that is what I have got for my childhood memory, and I've kept it. And it's quite bizarre that it's one that my auntie gave me, because she was absolutely lovely and she was really supportive in our family. Obviously, she knew something wasn't quite right with my mum, and my mum did raise us on her own as well. So I think my auntie kind of looked out for us a bit. So it's quite bizarre that this is the only thing that I've got, is something that my aunt bought me. So, and I really, really, really do. Absolutely. And I must have read this book a zillion times. I mean a zillion. We didn't have a right lot when we were kids. I mean, my mum worked and she did her best, but we didn't have... And kids have all sorts these days, don't they? Blimey, you can't move for all the stuff. You know, we were only allowed to watch TV a couple of hours a week. And we didn't have a lot of stuff. And we were sent to our rooms quite a lot, obviously down to my mum's illness. So I used to read, but obviously we didn't have loads of books. So you just read and read and read and read the same book over and over again. So as you can see, it's very well worn. And I used to write like this character. Yeah, so that's my childhood memory, is the secret garden. So that's it really. I'll just share that with you. I am from England, Robyn, so you can put me in the international category. Yeah, what a lovely challenge. It'd be interesting to see what other ladies come up with. I really did enjoy watching Robyn going through all her little trinkets and little collectibles, because I do remember having things when I was a child, but we were just never allowed to keep anything. I mean, blimey, when my kids get older, when Alexia moves out, she'll need a blooming removal van just for memory boxes. So it's probably made me go the other way. You know, I try and cling on to stuff. I mean, you know, my life was quite harsh right up until I met my husband. We've been married 10 years. So now everything we do, because it's so lovely and so enjoyable, I just want to cling on to it. So I've got movie tickets, airplane stubs, everything we do, and everywhere we've gone, I save everything. So I'm turning into like some bizarre cuckoo woman and I won't let go of anything because I weren't allowed to keep it when I was a child. It's not my fault. Right, ladies, I'm going. What a lovely challenge. I hope lots and lots of people join in, because I think it's a lovely. So yeah, and I hope Robyn builds a lovely collection of her childhood memories, and I hope it helps her. Thank you, Robyn. See you later, ladies. Here comes the big finger.